Hello, you're looking at Thor 337, the start of the great Walt Simonson run on Thor. I'm making this video because I want to talk about Walt Simonson. As you all probably know, if you saw other videos I made, I started collecting comic books in '81 with Iron Man 150. Then I rotate over to the X-Men, and from the X-Men I discover, of course, John Byrne, which lead me to buy my second title, the Fantastic Four at the time. So, back in those old days, I didn't buy a whole lot of titles. Money was tight, and I didn't want to buy so many titles. I was buying just the X-Men and Fantastic Four. Also, I discovered John Byrne fairly quickly, so I was saving my money to buy John Byrne back issues of the X-Men. The X-Men was fun at the time as far as the current issues, but the one book that grabbed my attention right away when it came out was Thor 337. I have never seen Walt Simonson work before, so as soon as this book hit the newsstand, I grabbed it. I thought it was just amazing. I've never seen his work before. He's definitely very different from Neil Adams or John Byrne out there. He has his own unique style, and the moment I saw 337, I knew I had to have it, and it did not disappoint. This book was so awesome that I remember when I bought this book at the newsstand, I went to my comic book store later that day and bought a second copy, which have I think the Spider-Man right here in the instead of the barcode, because I was so afraid that I will read my copy to death, that I need a second copy to keep a nice one around. But luckily, I was able to maintain both copy in very good condition. As you can see, this copy is about as good as it can be, as if it was never read. But rest assured, I have read this a million times, and I want to encourage people, young collectors out there, to read the books. It's okay to read them and maintain them in great condition. I have known many people, and I have seen many people that buy the books and put them right into bags and board and never read them. That's their own way of collecting, but for me, I have always read every book that I bought and enjoy them, and still be able to maintain them in as good of a condition as possible. As you can see right here, it's great. I mean, I also pulled out a few other issues in here. On issue 337, you can see the swipe of the iconic pose that you see many times between two major characters. Of course, Thor 126 is the other time that you see this pose, as well as many other times, that you have seen this pose many times. But of course, Simonson swipe it here for this book. Then of course you have this is such an awesome cover. 339 is just stunning. If you have not read this series, I assure you, if you buy it, you will love it. And as crazy as this may sound, I am a firm believer that if Thor 3 was ever to be made, Beta Ray Bill will be a key character. So for those guys that want to speculate, I say go grab yourself a couple 337, because I think that's going to be a hot issue if Beta Ray Bill is ever announced as a key character in Thor 3 the movie. I'm not the type out there to go and speculate on books, but I always find it funny that books can skyrocket in value when a character is introduced in a movie. It does not always work, but here's 340, but often for some reason, some character for some movies will create some kind of speculation fever on eBay. So that's my one prediction as far as what's hot for in the next couple of years. I say this one. So alright, I also brought out this book. I bought this about 2 years ago when it came out, and it's a fantastic reproduction of some of the key books of the Simonson series. IDW does a lot of these kind of reprint, from John Romita Sr. to Joe Kane. Here you have Simonson. They also did quite a few other. I mean, I don't own any other of this series. I've thought about buying the Spider-Man John Romita Sr. book, but I never did. And by the time I decided to buy it, they already sold out, and now it's crazy price. But this one I did order when it was first announced, and it is just stunning. You know, since Walt Simonson will never sell his art, or at least not yet, this is about as close as you can get as far as admiring his original artwork as they are. It's an awesome book. I flipped through this many times, and it is really, really stunning. As you can see, here is the original artwork of the cover. And then, you know, sometimes the pure black and white arts are just stunning. You know, it's colors can make it really pop, but good artists. Look at this beautiful shot. Oh my goodness. You know, there's something to be said about Walt Simonson. I would put him in my top 10 favorite artists of all time. One of these days I will do a video on my top 10, but he's definitely in the top 10, maybe even in the top 5, but if not, he's close to number 6. But it's a beautiful book, and you know, if you ever have a chance to buy it or own it or flip through it, do it, because I think you will thoroughly enjoy Walt Simonson work inside. Okay, thanks, bye.